Hi everybody, welcome back to Bring Life Indoors. It's Moira here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're doing well and having yourself a beautiful day. Today I wanted to go through my prop box, see, I need to plant these things into pots, and it's a beautiful time of the year for me to do that. It's spring, we're going into summer. And it's a beautiful time of the year to do that, to take them out of prop box, those that are ready, and plant them in pots. So that's what I want to do today. So let's do it together. I'm just going to show you my prop box. There's another one I need to pick up in the garage. They stay in the garage by the window. I've got a good space close to the window where they get a good amount of light and sun, and it's a beautiful spot for my prop box. I don't have a greenhouse, so that works for me. That has worked for me over the years. That's where I keep these things, but I'm just gonna go and fetch another one. So here they are. I'm just gonna flip my camera just to show you what I'm talking about. So here they all are. I've got about 4 of them. There's 2 on the floor and 2 on the table. So we're just gonna see what's going on inside each one. I'm not transplanting all of them, obviously only that which I think is ready. So look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of things going on in here, and mostly it's philodendrons. I just threw cuttings in here, left it alone for months. It's been months. It's been, over 2-3 months. I'm not gonna do anything with this one. I'm just gonna leave it, but it's nice. Let me open it again. I haven't opened it ever since I did it. It's nice to see that they have actually, they've done very well, most of them. Obviously some still needs to come along. I mean, this is from my philodendron, and you see the stem, how thick it is. I don't know if you can see this is the stem. I need to remember what philodendron it was. I wish I wrote I wrote tags, but I didn't. Anyway, but as they develop, one will get an idea of what's in here. But they look amazing. They really look amazing. So that's what's going on in here. I'm not gonna work with this today. It's still nice and moist, so I'm just gonna close it and put it away. And it's nice to see, how far it is. And here's another one. I hope you can see. I need to keep on checking that you can see. Here's another one also I've let for the longest of time. It's ready. I need to pot these plants up and take them out of here. The roots have gone wild with some of them, and I'll show you what I mean. Look how wild these roots have gone. These are aerial roots. They've gone absolutely wild. Obviously, because of moisture in here. Yeah, but it's ready to be, this is a philodendron. It's definitely ready to be potted. So I'm gonna pot this up. All of this, everything in here needs to be potted up. Here's another philodendron of mine. And this is too short. This container is too short for them. I can't continue to leave them in here. So that's what we're doing today. I hope you can see. Okay, there we go. It's better. And another philodendron. Yeah, I'm sure the roots are awesome. I haven't checked the roots, but I mean the growth is amazing. The growth is definitely amazing. So we're gonna pot these up. Anyway, and this is my ficus plant. I can't wait to see the root system, if it developed roots, because I really just took a cutting and I put it in here with all of these. Another ficus, and another ficus, and another ficus, and this is my Scindapsus. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Let me see another box. Let's put this back for now. Let's put this back for now. I'm not gonna close it. Can you see how they had outgrown this box? And I haven't checked it in a while. Okay, we're just gonna leave it like this. I'm not gonna close it up. Just wanna pick up another box. Pick up another box, see what's happening in here. There's a few I've removed from here. There's not much left in here. Okay. All of these are philodendrons. Well, not all of them. This one is arrowhead plant. You know, there's yellow leaves. Look at that root that is going out the bottom, and look at those roots. So definitely it will appreciate a pot now. I believe so. Yeah, here's another philodendron. It'd be nice to give it a moss pole. All these philodendrons. This is another arrowhead plant. Look at that root. Cute. Is looking for water. Here's another philodendron. So cute. So yeah. See, it has grown. It was just some didn't quite. I'm sure if it lost all the leaves, this one. I'm sure if I take the stem and put it in the other prop box, it dried up. This is dry. I didn't check on it much. This one also is not very happy with me. Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. We'll see what we do. I'm sure if I take these cuttings, which I'm going to do, and throw these stems in a prop box with a sphagnum moss, leave it alone, they'll definitely grow. You know, this one also. You know. So yeah, so you are bound to lose some leaves. It's exactly what you see, all those dead leaves. And there's a lot of new growth that has taken place, and I'm not complaining. You know, I don't know. There we go. So I'm gonna take them out and pot them up. Even this I'm just gonna put on the floor. Just gonna put on the floor. Let's pick up another one. I'm just gonna pick up another one quickly. The fourth one, which is the last one. Okay. This one I used it. This one is a different one altogether. It was not cuttings. Is really plants which I was starting afresh. I cut them to the bone, like so, and then I came and I put them in here. And some I recently put them in here. These three. That's why there's nothing yet happening with them. And this is Kanadu. At least I know what's this. This is Philodendron Kanadu. No, it's not Kanadu. It's silver sword. Yeah, this is silver sword. Silver sword. Yeah, silver sword. And this one is alocasia. I had cut it to the bone. This also I had cut it to the bone, and things have started growing beautifully, which is nice. So that's what I do. If I cut a plant to the bone, I just put it in a prop box to give it for a good humidity levels, and So they've grown so well. I had done the same with this one, and it has grown so well. This is a dumb cane. It's a dumb cane. It grew very well, so I'm sure it's ready to come out. I'm sure it can come out. And this is a, what do you call it, a heart-shaped leaf. Also grown very well. Lost a few leaves. There's a lot of cleaning I need to do with these boxes. So yeah, I'm super excited. So we're gonna definitely repot, pot up, whatever it is today. That's what we're doing today. So yeah, and the last one in this, sorry, now I almost bumped my camera. The last one in here is my, please tell me who you are again. Oh my goodness, Zizi. Yeah, this is my Zizi. And yeah, it's ready to come out. I think it propagated quite well. It came back quite well. So yeah, this is a different prop box altogether. It's plants which I started afresh. I chopped to the bone, and except this one. This one I didn't chop to the bone. I obviously, it was struggling. It was not doing so well, this one. And I decided to put it in here, and somehow it came back to life. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're just gonna clean up the prop boxes, but mostly my plan for today is really pot up what needs to be potted up. Alrighty, let's start with the ones that looks a bit easy to tackle, which would be, I hope, don't know where to place my camera, probably this side. Let's see. Yeah, I think this side, the lighting is better. So we're gonna start with this one, which I think this is the only, I wanna put them all together in one pot. Do you know what I'm doing? I'm doing all this and I don't have pots with me. Alrighty, so I've got pots. We'll see which ones works, depending on the roots. So we're gonna pull these out. And remove as much sphagnum moss as possible. I'm not throwing away this moss. I'm gonna rinse it and use it again. So for other things, for other cuttings. So let's see. Still a bit damp. So one needs to be careful when you remove it, not to break your plants. Just most of it. I mean, I'm not gonna try to remove every bit of it. You know what I mean? So, see. I think this is okay. Look at those roots. Can you see the roots? Absolutely amazing. So because I want to put them together, I'm going to take this one out. This one is more wet than the other one. My kids love McDonald's. They do. So every time we get the McDonald's, I don't throw away these cups. I keep them. Um, they come in handy for propagation. They really do. So, okay. Just gonna remove that. Try not to break anything. I don't know if you're like me, it's painful to break roots, unless if I really am planning to break them, because there's times where I trim the roots off. But when it's not what I have in mind and they break, like, ow. Yeah, it's painful. I don't like it. I don't like it. Unless if I've decided I'm trimming the roots off. But in this case, I'm not, I was trying to root this. And it has rooted so well. It has developed beautiful roots. So look at that. Look how long those roots are. Bring it close. See that? So, yeah, I'm not going to try to remove everything. So I'm going to put this together. Now we just need to find, I've got a cloth here. I just need to get a pot that's not too big. You see, I also keep nursery pots. I don't throw them away. On repot days, this is what I use. I don't have to go buy a pot. Recycling everything. Okay, I just remove a tag because it's got a different name on it. So yeah, there we go. I love having water that I can immediately water them because I don't want to shock the roots. But it's not an issue. I'm gonna give it this pot, which is gonna stay inside this pot. I can also give it this one. Need to decide which one. Okay. Let's add my soil. You know what? Let me empty the sphagnum moss. I should actually do it that way. I shouldn't remove it because I wanted to plant on top of this tray. I should empty it in here. It was not wisdom, was it now? It's okay. Let's just... Okay, this I'll use to remove the moss into, and definitely this one is for potting up my plants. Yeah, better, because I don't want my moss to be mixed up with soil. Okay, let's see. I don't want to give it too big of a pot. We'll transplant it when it's time to do that. Just want to give it just enough pot for it, just big enough. Just this is the right size. You know what I mean? Don't want to put it in a bigger pot where it's too big. Though it can do with a, can you see? I don't know if you can see, but let me come closer. It can do with a deeper pot concerning, yeah, but I didn't want to give it. Let's see, let's try this. Maybe this will work better. Let's try terracotta. Yeah. Terracotta is deeper, but it's still small. Yeah, it works better. It works better. There we go. I love putting up, but I've been so busy that I haven't had time to do it. but it's really amongst many things I enjoy about plants and gardening. I really love planting and I love putting up things. I've done quite a few. If you check my reels, if you check my Instagram account, I've been busy doing this, but more outside, not inside yet. So yeah. I've got I don't know if it's a moth stuck between the window like and my plants, which I need to open that window for it to fly away. So I don't know if you can pick it up because I can hear it very well. So yeah, there we go. Wish it was a bit deeper but it's okay. I think, don't know if I can go deeper. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Not gonna stress about it. I love it. I love it. There we go. First plant potted away. My propagation. There we go. How beautiful is that? From my prop box. Okay, so I'm gonna grab another container that when I'm done doing this, I water immediately and I set them on a tray for them to drain, and you know what I mean. All right, so I'll use this one just to water it up like that. It's very important to do this. I don't want to leave it for later because I don't want to shock the roots. This part is very important with this transition from sphagnum moss to soil because they've been moist the whole time. There we go. Now we're gonna let it drain, and then then we'll put it away. We have done one pot. And I'm looking at my time. I actually need to quickly go. My son is having an event at school, which I'm going to attend, and we'll come back and finish this up. So, yeah, we'll come back. Okay, just checking my mic if it's on because I don't know how many minutes I was going there, probably 5 minutes, and my mic was off. That's horrible. Now it's on. Okay, I came back. I'm back. I just came back from, they had a Estate Ford competition where they do poems. And guess what? My son came out top 4 of all the whole grade of grade 4. Obviously for those who joined, but the entire grade of grade 4, for the kids who signed up, he came out top 4. Ah, no, I'm super excited. It's a joy to see him, to see him do what he enjoys. My kids talks, yeah, and yeah. Anyways, which is not a shocker. I talk, my husband talks. And it's what I used to do at school. And sometimes you don't think about it as you raise kids, that is a path that they will also enjoy or something they will enjoy. And Fenze also, in primary, she enjoyed that. She did that. I guess high school, she got too busy but she did it. She enjoyed it. We used to go and watch her, go from one event to another and doing absolutely well. Exactly what I saw today. And when I had Jonathan come home and telling me he signed up to do poetry, it was a pleasant surprise. Like, All right. Okay. So yeah, and he did exceptionally well. He did very well. And I don't know, I'm one of those parents, I don't know about you. I go crazy. I go crazy. I'll be out here going, go Jay! Obviously, after he has done during the poem, I'm quiet, okay? You have to be quiet, remember? You have to be, no noise, right? But once he's done, once he has said thank you and he's getting off that stage, I'm one of those parents who's going, well done, Jay! Well done, Jonathan! And when they called them to the stage to give them their certificates, and they announced before they called the last four, because they were left to the end, and I'm like, what happened? What's going on? Why are they leaving these four kids right to the end? They didn't make it, or? And they're like, these are our top four. I was so excited. And yeah, they started calling their names to come and receive their certificates, the top four. And yeah, so I was, one of those parents going, well done, Jay! Well done, Jonathan! So it was, that was amazing. I enjoyed it. Just an hour. Just an hour. But I'm going to have to leave again in the next few minutes. He's got a cricket match and we are playing away. So yeah, I'm going to have to leave again. So I'm going to see how much I can do. And then from there, I'll be out of here. So yeah. The danger of just pulling is you break roots, and I just did that because I just pulled. It's not good to just pull because you break your roots, but there's still some left. As you can see, there's still some roots left there. So yeah, I'm gonna plant this in one pot. I'm just gonna put away this moss. I'm gonna plant these in one pot. I'm not gonna separate them for now. How beautiful is that? So I'm just gonna put them all in one pot like this. All of them in one. I just need to decide which pot. Maybe this one. Yeah. Or even a terracotta pot. Why not? So it's a terracotta pot. Alrighty, so I've got my soil here with me. Just a little bit at the bottom. And then we tuck these things in. No, I don't know. I enjoy attending any event at school, be it sports or academic, or just watching them grow and develop. And it's such a joy. It is really such a joy. And I thank God that I'm able to be part of it and be present and be part of it, and all the way from when they were small. It's such a blessing, it's such a joy. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab water. Like I said, let's just move a few things away from me. I'm using this one to water. I hope it doesn't fall in when the pot gets heavy because of water. But anyway, this is to water. Can you hear that? Yeah. I've got a bigger watering can here because this tiny little thing is not gonna get me far. though it's heavy, so I've put some in here. All right, so I've watered this. Just gonna leave it to drain. I hope I can move it without messing up, without it falling over. Thank you, Lord, I did. Okay, next. We can do this tiny little skin dapses. Yeah, we can do this tiny little skin dapses. I don't know if it's the only skin dapses I have, because I'm trying to pot everything together. I wish I had a moss pole to give this philodendron, you know. Yeah, but otherwise I can stake it up. Let me get stakes. I'm gonna stake it up. I really don't have a moss pole, and I don't have the time to make one. So let's see. Alrighty, so the next one I'm gonna use a bigger pot, because I'm gonna put all these philodendrons in one pot, but the same kind, not different kinds. Okay. Oh, there I'm forgetting that I'm using this for this. Okay. Still very much. It's not easy to separate a wet moss, I feel, if it's too wet. It's like so easy to snap these roots. So, yeah, let's see. I can smell it. You know, when you smell you've cut roots, you can smell it that you're losing roots here. So when it's too wet, I find that it's so easy to tear them. Yeah. Unless if I'm not being gentle enough. But they did well. They did well. They did well. It's very daunting. Obviously, you've got parents there to watch you, and you've got your judges there. Oof. It's very daunting. But they were brave. They were very brave, the kids. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to reuse this moss, not throwing it away. I'm going to just wash it, use it again. Yeah, there's roots. I must actually show you. I forget to show you. Let me just finish with this one. The roots, you know. So I'll just take it up. I'm not gonna try remove everything because I really don't want to break the roots. So you can see, if you look in there, there's roots in there. I'm being careful. And the last one, I think. Are you the last one? Oh, this one didn't get anything yet. There's nothing on this one. I'll do it again still. Or I might just put it directly into soil. I don't know. I'm trying to think if this is the same thing. I think it's the same thing. Not naming your props is not good, eh? It's not good. And I would have told myself I'll come back to it, and then I didn't come back to it. So I've learned my lesson. It's not easy to remove moss from roots. I think that's the only part I don't like about moss propagation, is this part. What I enjoy about water propagation is you don't need to deal with this, honestly. That's the only part I don't like. Let's see. So like I say, I'm not gonna try and clean it all up. So remove the most of it off. And while you're doing it, it's not nice because you're tearing roots. This is a root I've just torn. Okay, I think alrighty, I'm gonna pot these ones separately together. They look like they still need a lot of care. They don't quite look, no, and I don't wanna pot them up with these ones that looks amazing, that I can pay attention to this one on its own. I'm gonna put them together and give them this pot. So, yeah. Let's just get the soil. It's my soil. Yeah. This way, I'll pay more attention to these two on their own just to make sure they come along. And, there you go. Just gonna give it water. Let's just do it in here. I'll dump it out. Picking that up is beginning to get heavy because there's water in it now. There you go. Just gonna put it here to drain and dump this water out. That's its cover pot, by the way. So yeah, then let's do these two. So we're just gonna give it this pot. No, it looks a bit big, but let's see how it does in here. I don't know. I should just water it mindfully. The pot looks a bit bigger, but let's see. I'm gonna give it. Should I tuck these roots in here? I don't know what to do with them. Should I cut them? Anyway, I'm just gonna leave them. I'm gonna give them stakes, even if it's just one stake. Let's just put it in together with them. Give it a stake like so. There we go. And I've got this wire. Okay. I only have 2 hands, I only have 2 hands. I don't want to mess myself up because I'm not changing. I'm just going to quickly go like this. I must keep track of time. All right, let's take it up. Put this right there in the middle. And then we put this one also right there in the middle. Okay. Okay. There you go. And we put our soil. I don't know. I'm so tempted to cut and just put in soil. Maybe I should just do that. Like I'm very tempted to cut there and just put it in soil and see what happens. Maybe I should do that because I don't like this look. I really don't like this look. So while I'm busy with other things, I'm gonna cut it that it dries up a bit. I've got nothing to lose at this point because you know what, just one of those things. You learn as we go. Okay, so that's what I want to do. I want to put this in soil. Just gonna remove the sleeve, and I want to put this in soil, right? Just gonna let it colors a bit, and so I've cut off this part. Then this is okay, right? This is fine. Let me pick it up. This is fine. And then we're gonna cut off we'll see how it goes, this part, and we're gonna cut off this part. So I'll propagate that part, and here I'll put this in soil. I'll see how it goes honestly, and I'll give you updates. because I'm not a fan of this look. Then I'll put that. So I've got quite a few. And I'll put that. Then I can remove the sleeve. Then I'll put that. So I've got a few cuttings here. And you see that? So I'm just gonna let them sit here for a while I'm busy with other things. I should have done this earlier. Well, I didn't know how I was gonna feel. I'm gonna leave it like this, just for it to dry up a bit, and we'll come back to them. And as for these, I think they also just put them in here for now. Okay, there we go. So let's do something else. Others, they need to just be put in the prop box. I need to decide what to do with them. Some, okay, I think, yeah, wow. Yeah, it felt like a lot, and it actually was not a lot because there were individual cuttings, and now I've put them all in. If it was of the same plant, I put them in one. So, yeah, it's actually not a lot. I wish I did that with this one too. Because I've got nothing to lose. I wish I did that. Maybe I can still do that. This one, but ugh, the mess, I'm not ready for a mess. Okay, let's just check the others, the other box, the ones which I was just starting afresh. No, yeah, let's do this one first. I don't know if there's any roots. Oh, Moira, I tend to forget what I'm up to here. That this is not soil. Okay. Did anything happen? Oh, something did happen. Oh, sweet man. And I give it its own tiny little pot. Something did happen on this one. I can actually still leave it for a while in sphagnum moss. Okay, let's just, what am I doing? Feel a bit disorientated. Okay. This is a mess. I'll wash up later. I was taking these up. Let's put you like this. You probably can't see. I hope you've seen everything I've been doing. Imagine. Okay. So we want to change things, see what we do with the rest. Okay. I've got this pot. Doesn't have a drainage hole though. And I've got this one here. This one here. It's nice and tiny. Right. Which I can plant this Scindapsus of mine in and leave it alone and see what happens with it. And it is so tiny. Actually, I can actually put it in my terrarium. I can. Maybe let's leave this one for now. I'm running out of space to take out moss. It's a lot of moss I've used here. Okay, there we go. This one. It's a tiny little leaf. Can you see that? It sounded like I broke something, and I did. I felt it. I felt it snap. Oh, it's not a nice feeling. Okay, here's another one. I might leave these ones still in a prop box, to be very honest, because they're still so tiny. I'm not in a hurry. I'll just add them. Let's see. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Look at those roots for this tiny little thing. Yeah, that's about it. Except for the other prop box where it's got full of cuttings, little stems, stem cuttings. Okay, I think, yeah, these, though this one got a good root system going here. But I don't have a pot. Unless if I put them in this tiny little, I can put it and see how it goes. I'll put it by my kitchen windowsill because I'm always there, and I'll be able to care for it and make sure that it grows. But basically, this is all there is of it. But it looks so cute. So it's gonna stay in here. Yeah, that's low. Let me see if I don't have a tiny little pot. Alrighty, I do have tiny little pots. Yay! So I don't have to put them back in prop boxes. I love tiny plants. I enjoy watching them grow, and the thing with a prop box is you can't see that it's away from you. So I'm not putting them back in there. I'm gonna plant them. My concern was I didn't want to give them a big pot, and it's nice to know that I've got something small for them. So yeah. Ooh, where's my scoop? I do that. I do that. I do that. I'll use a spoon, but I love the scoop. I don't know what I did with it, so I love the scoop. It doesn't mess. Okay. What are we putting in here? We put in this. We put in this one. Okay. Alrighty, one down. I'll show you how cute it looks. I'll show you how cute it looks. Adorable, absolutely adorable. And I've no doubt it's gonna be happy in here. It's got a hole. Some of them don't, but because they're small pots, it doesn't bother me. This is how cute it looks. Just gonna water it. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna use this. Oh, it looks amazing. Let's just rinse it off from all the soil and stuff. Oh, I love how it looks. That's the thing with tiny little plants. You know, there's something about them that they looks amazing. They are adorable. You know. I think if you gave it to someone who doesn't like plants, they will take it because of how adorable it looks. They'll be sold. They say, okay, okay, I'll have that one. I'll have that one. Just don't tell them it's gonna grow, okay? If they don't like plants and they want to take the tiny adorable looking one. Okay, let's do another tiny one. I've got this cute little pot. Now this is a dog. This one it's a dog. This was a cat. All the markings are gone except for its lips and ears. So we're gonna put this one in it, okay? I don't know what I did with my scoop. It beats me. I mean, really? This is where I wish things could talk. You know? To say, yo, I'm here, right here. And I'll be shocked. It would be like, yeah. Because, not shocked with the talk, but, you know, where you'll find it, you'll be surprised that you couldn't find it earlier. Like you were here all along you were here. Okay, I might have to chop a bit of a stem off because it's just not easy, yeah, just to make the fitting into the pot easier. Okay, let's use my spoon. I might have to get another kind of spoon because I hope it will grow nicely and be happy in here. Is it the right pot for it? I don't know, maybe not. Just give it another, because I feel like I'm tucking it hard in it. Here's another dog. Let's give it a dog. We'll give a cat to someone else. There we go, perfect size. Perfect size. I think it's in here. It is. Why would I think it moved or went somewhere? Goodness gracious. It was in here all along. You see what I mean? That if they could talk and they tell you where they are, you'll want to beat yourself up for it because, yeah, like you were there all along, where I've been putting my hand in and, you know, all along. Anyway. Okay. It looks so cute. I love tiny plants. As much as I love big plants, trust me, I love big plants. I also love tiny plants. We're just going to give it good drink, because these plants have been living in water, in a moist, not water, but moist sphagnum moss. So you want to give them that. And look how cute it looks. Let us sit there. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, is there still anything tiny? Yeah, there is. So we can give a cat a chance, okay? That it doesn't feel like it's been pushed to the curb. Let's give you a chance and put all these tiny ones. Here's a tiny one. Okay, put it like that. I hope you can see. I don't know if you can see. My camera situation today is not on point, because I'm trying to get the good lighting in the house. So, yeah. Okay. So we're going to put these three together. They're going to be roommates. Alrighty. And we'll add soil. Just taking off these big bugs, big bug, because this pot is tiny. Can't. I mustn't lose track of time. Yay! This is the perfect pot. So yeah, for this one, you see, you were meant for these tiny little ones. Okay. Just gonna leave it. Look how cute. Just gonna give it a drink. Ran out of water. Please don't tell me this leg is coming off. This leg. It fell off, and then I used glue. But I think I need to find super glue, because I used hot glue. I don't think it's doing a great job. But for now, it's holding. I'll grab super glue, yeah. I watered right on this board, Moira. It's a mess. You really didn't think, did you now? You didn't think at all. Bless your soul. Didn't think. I didn't use my mind there. I didn't think at all. Just, okay. So we did that. Here's a tiny little pot. We can use it for skin dapses. Right. Then I'll be done. Oh no, I need to go. I need to go. Let's plant the skin dapses quickly. Now this pot, unfortunately, or maybe let's put skin dapses in here. They don't have holes, but they're shallow, which is great. So that gives me peace that they are shallow. And now there was another cutting here. And they'll dry up very quickly because they're shallow. But because I have, it's not something I don't do. I do sometimes plant in pots without drainage holes, and I'm okay. I think over time you learn how to care for them, the plants, without causing root rot, you know. So if it's something you do and have done, you'll see I just don't put too much, and I can always drain out excess water later if I feel there is, but that's about it. There we go. I'm gonna clean up because I'm basically done. So I'm gonna let these ones, I think they've coalesced a bit. They have coalesced. There we go. So we're gonna quickly plant. Do I have time? Do I have time? I don't know. Oh Lord, I made such a mess here. I don't like what I did here. I really don't like what I did here. It was silly. Let's use this. Okay, we're gonna quickly do it like this. What's nice about it now is that they don't need staking because I've cut them. I'm scared I'll be gone too long and that will be trauma for them because you take them out of a high, nice humidity, then you chop them, then you leave them lying around. The roots dries out. Yeah, I don't think they'll appreciate that. So let's not do that to them. Okay, let's not do that to them. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I'll add this one later. It's the only tiny one which okay. All in one. All in one. Then I don't need to stake up anymore for now. Okay. Now I'm gonna go. Now I need to go. I'm glad I planted everything. What I didn't do is what I don't need to do. Still needs to spend some time in a prop box. Okay, and now we're gonna water quickly. Don't do what you did earlier. Yay! Just a bit more. There we go. We did it. I didn't show it to you. There we go. All put together in one. We did it. We did it. Okay, I'm gonna quickly rush. Look at all this mess to clear up. The only thing I didn't do, which might have to be a video for another day, is the plants I started from afresh, because I want to give them through fresh new soil, you know. That will have to be a video for another day. And this moss I'm gonna have to wash and reuse. It's such a messy job. Alrighty. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna leave these here because I might come back and continue. Who knows? It will depend what time I get home. But I'm happy to say I did really what I wanted to do. Just these needs a wash. I'm gonna drop them in this water. You'll see them when I come back. Okay. Done. Just gonna leave you here. And leave you here nicely. I'm gonna leave it in at least decent. And I can come back and continue. Alrighty, I am done. And here is all the plants which I propagated and has been in my prop box for the longest of time, and now they're out and about, and I'll definitely keep you updated as to how they are doing. These are the tiny pups, these 4, and the rest are a bit obviously not so tiny anymore. There's so much new growth, and you know, so yeah, it's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Looking forward to your comments. There's still a lot I need to do, but that will be a video for another day. Have yourself a beautiful day. Bye.